Have you ever had a package stolen right off your porch? Now imagine the thief wasn't a stranger, but your HOA president, Brenda, who declared my Amazon box suspicious community property. She didn't just take it, she held it hostage in her garage, demanding I justify its contents to her neighborhood security committee. When I told her to get lost, she threatened to call the cops. What Brenda didn't know was that I was one text message away from her worst nightmare. She wasn't just messing with a resident. She was messing with the brother of the United States Postmaster General. And she was about to learn that interfering with the mail isn't just an HOA violation, it's a federal crime. Life in the pristine, beige-colored landscape of Oak Hollow Estates was governed by one unwavering force: Brenda, the HOA president. She patrolled the cul-de-sacs with a clipboard and a gaze that could spot a blade of grass a quarter-inch tall from 50 yards away. I'm a quiet guy, a graphic designer who works from home, so I mostly stayed off her radar. All that changed on a Tuesday afternoon with the arrival of a simple cardboard box. This wasn't just any Amazon order. It was a custom-engraved anniversary gift for my parents, something irreplaceable. I saw the delivery driver place it on my porch and was about to retrieve it when Brenda's golf cart screeched to a halt on the sidewalk. She marched onto my property, her eyes locked on the package. "Mark," she began, her tone dripping with false sweetness, "that's a rather large package you've received. Per Section C, Rule 14 of the Community Bylaws, all deliveries of unusual size must be logged for security purposes." I just stared at her. "I'm sorry, Brenda, but you're not logging my mail." Her smile vanished. "This isn't a request. Unidentified packages pose a potential risk to the community. I'll need to take this to my garage for inspection. You can retrieve it once my husband and I have deemed it safe." Before I could even protest, she snatched the box off my porch. "This is now under HOA authority," she declared, turning to leave that I was stunned. "Brenda, you can't do that. That's theft. It's mail." She just scoffed. "It's a box on a porch in my community. Call it whatever you want. You'll get it back when I say so." She was so smug, so certain of her petty power. But as she loaded my package into her golf cart, I didn't yell or argue. I just pulled out my phone and sent a text. The recipient was my older brother, David. The text was simple. "Hey Dave, weird situation. My HOA president just stole a package off my porch. Says she needs to inspect it. What's the protocol here?" A minute later, my phone buzzed. "Don't engage. Stay in your house. I'm making a call." 40 minutes passed. Then, a dark sedan I'd never seen before rolled silently into our cul-de-sac and parked directly in front of Brenda's house. Two people, a man and a woman in sharp, professional suits, stepped out. They weren't cops. They looked far more serious. They walked up Brenda's driveway and gave a firm, authoritative knock on her door. I watched from my window as Brenda opened it, a confused look on her face. The man spoke, his voice carrying clearly across the lawn. "Ma'am, we are agents with the United States Postal Inspection Service. We have received a credible report of the theft and unlawful obstruction of U.S. mail at this address." Brenda's face went white. She started to stammer about HOA rules, but the female agent cut her off. "Ma'am, HOA bylaws do not supersede federal law. We need you to return the stolen package immediately. Knowingly obstructing the delivery of mail is a federal felony under 18 U.S. Code Section 1708, punishable by fines and up to 5 years in prison." Brenda practically fell over herself rushing into the garage to retrieve my package. She scurried back to the door, holding the box out with trembling hands, apologizing profusely. The agents took the package, walked it over to my porch, nodded curtly at me through the window, and left as silently as they had arrived. Brenda slammed her door and didn't come out for 3 days. A week later, a letter went out to the neighborhood, announcing her immediate resignation from the HOA for personal reasons. She never made eye contact with me again.